Greetings everyone, I'm Blair and welcome back to Planet Crafter Prime. As you can see, I'm just out. They're not quite ready yet. Was gathering resources. Wanted to check and see if we could get some algae. Not quite, but as you can see, it's growing and it's deep enough that we can gather it. But I'm gathering the resources because we are going to need to make a bunch of the super alloy so we can make our rover bay, our vehicle bay. And in doing so then, use it to get out and about and check some things out. So let's get that all put away. There we go. We'll go ahead and eat the food. So let's see, to do the vehicle bay, we need 3 aluminum, got that, 2 super alloy, and an iridium rod. We've already got the rod, 3 aluminum. Now we just need the super alloy. We need 2 of them. That's going to require 2 of all of these. Gonna have to get some more aluminum later. Grab all this. Alright, I believe that's everything we need. Let's get down here and check it out. And then figure out where we're going to put the vehicle bay. Let's see here. Yep. Here we go. Oh yeah, because that's what we need to make it. Now let's figure out where we want to put it here. You know, I'm actually thinking right here might be a good spot. Let's see. It's got a ramp, okay. Wow, is it big. Shh. Okay, let's see here. Boy, yo. Okay. Let's do it. There we go. Now, let's come out and check this thing out. Let's see here. Use. Oh, we haven't done a vehicle yet. To craft the vehicle, we're going to need 2 rocket engines, silicon fabric, iron, uranium. So we're going to need 2 rocket engines. Okay. We can also make increase the equipment area, speed, lights, and beacons. So we do not know the oxygen one yet. Which is important. We just have to make sure we take oxygen with us. Beacon is so you can see where the vehicle's at, which we cannot make yet because we don't have zeolite. We have all of those. Can't do the speed. We don't have zeolite. That comes a little later. Okay, so we'll be able to do the equipment and the lights. But first, we need to make a couple rocket engines. Let's get over here. Trying to remember what it requires for rocket engines. We need 2 uranium, a rod, and an alloy. So we need 2 rods, and 2 alloys. Okay, before we do anything else, we gotta go get more aluminum or alloy. Let's go get the aluminum to start with. I am going to go get that. We'll stop over here and grab a drink of water. I'm gonna go get the aluminum and possibly check over here to see if I can find some more alloy. I'll bring you back in if either something interesting happens or when I get back and we're ready to continue. See you in a bit. Alright guys, I just found something that was worth bringing you back for. Come on, where is it? I saw it. come on. There it is. A gold chest. Use our oxygen. Hey, look at that. Extra aluminum. That's a 600 seed, a 400, and a 200. One of the rods we need. Some all of that well worthwhile. And there's more alloy and aluminum. But yeah, this is just right here. This is the backside of the uranium, of the aluminum field here. We go through this way, it's back home, so wanted to make sure you guys saw that. See you in a bit. Alright, let's see here. Ooh, we got flower spreader. Cool. I'll show you that here after we're done with getting the vehicle made. Wait, that's not what I want. I need 2 of these. Alright. Let's go see what we need for the vehicle. I think I've got it on me. Maybe not. Let's go look. I forgot the iron and the silicon. I need an iron. And a silicon. I need to put a couple things away downstairs too that I forgot. Miscellaneous gets that. And that gets the food, which we're going to need one up here soon. That did it. Alright. Let's go build this rover. And there it is. Now, we definitely want lights. So sulfur, cobalt, silicon, 2 silicon, sulfur, cobalt, iridium. Okay. Two silicon, sulfur, cobalt, iridium. And we need a super alloy, so we're gonna need to grab one of everything. That way we can make those 2 lights. There we go. Come over here and grab some more water. We've been sprinting a lot, so you know. Let's just grab all the water from there. Alright, let's get up here. We'll make the equipment storage increase. And the lights. And like I said, these 2 we gotta wait till we get some zeolite. Alright, let's look here. Now if I remember right, there's this little spot. Nope, that's right. There it is. Open vehicle. Ta-da! Yay, it went from 2 to 5. Nice. So yes, the equipment increase is the first thing you need to make. Alright, now we need to make sure we have water bottles with us, so... Or not water bottles, oxygen bottles. Do we have any in here? Yes, we do. Let's grab both of them. Put the water away in there. We're going to have to move the seeds and food here shortly. But we can do that in a bit. Alright. So, there's that. Now, to make the oxygen, or to make the flower spreader, we would need 3 water. We would need fertilizer. Now, I don't remember how to make fertilizer, but I know you make it back here. Ah, that's what we need the algae for. And more eggplants, which we have. So, we'll do those when we get back. Because what I'd like to do now, we've got our vehicle. I think, look at 27%. Nice. I think what I want to do is drive out to the ring wreck, which is right there. What better way to get there than via our rover? So, let's go check it out. Takes a little bit to get used to driving it. But yeah, this is a fun little thing. Like I said, once we get to where we can get an oxygen chip in it, that'll help. And of course, once the planet's oxygenated, has breathable atmosphere, that'll help out too. Now, we need to go over there, so... yeah, this is fun. Does it have an inventory? It does. Or no, it doesn't. That's my inventory. I think later on you can get it where it's got an inventory, not just the equipment. Well, hang on, let's find out. Oh. There we go. Oh, yeah, it does. Right back here. Whoa, that's a good size inventory. I forgot it was that good of an inventory. Here we go. So yeah, it's got a nice inventory in it, so you can use it to go out and gather resources. I mean, you still gotta unload it and stuff. Whoa. Careful. But, yeah, now we can get around pretty well. We still have to worry about oxygen, like I said, but that's easy enough. And it goes pretty nice. You know what, guys? I like the look of this. Hang on. I think... look at that. Ain't that pretty? I like that. Alright, let's get over here to the wreck. Now, I think the actual entrance is here? Oops. Maybe? Yeah, let's get out. And I'm just right-clicking to get out, just so you know. Well, there's a chest here. Let's see what it's got. There we go. Now, wasn't this the way in? No? Okay. Must be the other side then. Now here's what I like. Drop everything in there. Alright, let's go around the other side. I could have sworn that was where we get in. Hang on. Let's look over here. No. Unless it's right here. Is this it? Okay, this is it. And no, it doesn't roll away that I've seen. You're not moving, are you? No? Okay, good. Now we have a problem. I didn't bring enough oxygen. I don't think, but let's look and find out what's in here. See what we can do in the short bit we've got. We'll take that and that. The rest can wait for now. Let's go right. Anything here? Nope, and nothing we can take apart. Okay. Go right again, go right again. Okay, why can I not deconstruct this? Okay, there. Got it. I'm going to grab everything in here just because of how hard it was to get that. And we'll come over this way. Yep, there's a chip. Oxygen. That's our only bottle, so we're going to have to watch it here. And I'll take the uranium. Ooh, oxygen multiplier fuse. That's for the optimizer, which we haven't got yet, but we're getting close to, so nice. Nice. Oh, hello. I'm gonna go this way. Just gotta watch your oxygen. Okay, another chip. Good. And mail. Today was the inauguration of the Space Warp Gate. It took 2 years to build and was to finally allow us to easily cross the Ezekiel Prime sector. But as soon as we turned on the main power reactor, everything went wrong. The power immediately went down, all the reactors and stabilizers broke within a few minutes, and the spaceship was inexplicably drawn to the closest planet. We have tried everything to fix it, but it seems there is nothing we can do. The whole crew escaped into the escape pods and I sent a distress signal. I'm going to my pod now, too. What a waste. All these months of work will be lost. I can't understand what happened. This shouldn't have happened. Year 3034. Anybody see a pattern here? This planet sucking in ships? You notice that? As someone said, there's the reactor. This one only takes one as well. Cool. As some would say, curiouser and curiouser, and we need to get out of here because we have to be able to get out, get home. So, I'll catch you at home. Guys, we're not going to even make it. And I was hoping to make it to our little hut over here. Oh, come on. Come on. No. And there's our first death. Ow. Now, I do know where we left the vehicle. As you saw, had I left just a few seconds earlier, we'd have made it. But we didn't. So, yeah, the vehicle should be right over here. Ta-da! There it is. Look at this. We were that close. Well, had to happen sooner or later. Had to happen sooner or later. I knew we weren't going to make it out of the series without at least one death. Honestly, I expected it to be care of like a meteor or something. We're just going to park here. Now, if we had died and wanted to, we could have recalled the vehicle. See, I'll show you. I could, if that had been too far away, I could have come over here. And I think now the question is, does it have all the stuff in the back? Yes. When you bring it back, it brings back everything that was in it. So there is that. I would not recommend that as an easy way home. But if you get stuck and you can't get the vehicle unstuck, that's a possibility. I will say though, that wreck has a lot, and you know, we got stupid. I didn't do the one thing I normally do. We didn't bring the resources with us to build a hut. Oh, Blair, you're an idiot. I just realized that we didn't bring what we needed to build a hut. That was pretty stupid, leaving without a hut. Good job, Blair. That's why we died. Didn't have a hut. I completely forgot about it. Ah, that's okay. That's okay. Accidents happen. Oh, goodness. Well, let's put the rest of the seeds in here. We'll get some of those out when we make our flowers. Inventory ink. Isn't that what we just made? I'm going to put these down in the miscellaneous. Let's collect our food. That's going to be upstairs, Blair. But yeah, the vehicle is handy. Later on, we will learn the oxygen chip. That's so nice. Let's see, is it something we learn here? No, not via this one. It might be by the chip, which we do have 2 of here that we can check out. Oh, we don't have... Okay. We need to make a hut. Or another box or 2. And I think I'm going to put those right here. Or at least one of them. Nah, let's put them over here. Actually, yeah. Let's see, that goes that with, yeah, okay. There we go. And we'll just put all the food in this one. And the seeds in this one. I'll rearrange the rest of it later. For now, though, yeah, actually, I'm going to have to do this now because we're going to want room to put oxygen and such like that in there. Duh. There we go. And... ta-da! Alright. Oh, wait. I need 1, 2. Ooh, we can only make 3 of them. Okay. And I need 1, 2, 3. Let me go ahead and grab a bite to eat. Okay. First things first. Let's drop that in there. We'll need that later, but not right now. Let's go make our oxygen bottles. And we'll just keep those with us and see what we learn with these chips. Mining speed 4, okay. And the map microchip. Wait, what's the map microchip do? Is that what I think it does? Ah, yes. We don't have obsidian yet. But when we make this, have this in the suit, we can see the map wherever we're at. So that will be really helpful. Okay. Well, I'm going to do something sneaky. 1, I'm going to drink one of these waters. And 2... come over here to the rover. I'm gonna put some of the oxygen bottles in here. I'm gonna put some water in here. In fact, I put all that water. Oh, we don't have any food on us. We want food. Grab some of those beans. And a squash. There we go. Alright. Let's head back to that wreck, alright? I'll see you when we get there. Alright, back over here now. Yeah, this thing goes pretty well. I do seem to remember that when you put the speed module on it, careful, you'll catch air now and then. Alright. Now, one thing I want to do before I forget. No. I don't want to wave. There. Oxygen tent created. Let's go see what we got in here now. Or at least see some more. Alright. So we went that way, it was nothing. We came in here. We got that little bit there. We got that. We were in here when we started to run out of oxygen. And we got that. We saw all that. Leave that for now. We can come clean this place up later. Ooh, a suit storage. We'll just grab them all. What do we have here? Ooh. Oh! I forgot about this. Guys, this is underground. This is a tunnel. Glad we got this now and not once things are underwater. Huh. Not bad. We'll take it. Got some more mushroom seeds there. That'll help a lot. Okay. So We've gone all these ways. Another oxygen multiplier, nice. That would open up once we're able to. And I think that's it for now. I didn't see any ladders like upstairs or anything like that. What do we got here? Not much that we need right now. That opens up. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty much done here now until we can make the power cells. You know what? I'm just going to do that. Alright, let's get into our hut so we can breathe. And then we're going to head back home, put stuff away, and see what we got to go from there. Probably make some flower spreaders. This is when things start getting pretty. Alright, see you back home. Vroom. Yeah, it actually looks like we picked up something different suit-wise on those. So you know what? Let's take a look and see what those look like. You ready? Alright, we take that one off. We got the blue one on currently. Let's see what that one looks like. White with the orange striping. Okay. Take that one off. More of an orange pattern. Meh, okay. And... oh. Okay, that's our new one. Right there. I like that. I like that one. We'll leave that one on for now. And another oxygen multiplier. Sweet. Alright. Let me get... I think I got one more trip out here because I did grab more stuff, though we do want to leave that and those in there. Because... well, because. Oh, that's a seed. Okay. We can stop picking up anything below 400, I think, on the flowers. I mean, let's look. Yeah. In fact, we'll only... see, those are 200s. 4, 200, 200. We even got a plenty amount of the 400s. Yeah. I think anything... we could even maybe hold off on the 400s. For now, higher than 400 is all we need. Because if we look here, we've got more. That's a 150. That's a bunch of 4s, 3s, 2s, 250s. Oh, boy. Alright. So, to make the flower spreaders, we need... hello? There they are. 3 water each. Ah, we need the fertilizer. Let's go see if the algae's ready to be harvested. We should probably make another one of these now that we're going to be using it. Looks like it might be ready. Yep. Five algae. That'll give us a couple things. Yeah, we're going to want another one of these. What do we need for those? Bio, eggplant, water, mag, and super alloy. Boy, do we need... you never run out of super alloy. Or, okay, you never run out of a need for super alloy. I'll put it that way. Alright, so we have our algae. So for these, and we're going to need super alloy for them, I want to put out at least 2. So I'm going to need 2 fertilizer. What do we need for fertilizer? 3 algae, a sulfur, and 2 eggplant. So we can only make 1. We need a sulfur and an eggplant. Let's go get those. Or was it 2 eggplant? I'm gonna grab that. Oh wait, no. I need 3 of those. And we're gonna need more water, which we can go out and get. Oops, wrong direction. Wrong way. There we go. And we also need something to put in it. Unlike the grass spreaders, the flower spreaders, you put seeds in it. And yes, that'll help with the multiplication. So we're going to look. I believe I have here. Yes, I still have a 600. That'll be the first one we put out. Alright, so let's get out here and put this out. Oh wait, it uses 28.8. Oh yeah, we got plenty, that's right. Alright, now I'm going to set this back this way. This does start to get to where, if you're not careful, stuff... Oh, shoot, I forgot to make the fertilizers, and then we need everything else. Fertilizers made back here. This is Blair being a bit dippy. I got the sulfur, didn't I? Oy vey. I know I grabbed that sulfur. Really? Really? Oh, I put the algae in there and didn't grab the sulfur. That's what happened. Okay. Okay. And I need a magnesium and a super alloy. Okay, let's go up and get those. Actually, yes. I don't need to make any right now. Here we go. Let's go get some pretty flowers going. Alright. And we set this, and you see how big a range it has. Whoa. There we go. And we come over here and drop that in there. So that is now putting out 966 ppq a second for the oxygen. Plants, it puts out 9.2, I think that's grams a second. And when it's done, we'll have green with flowers. Those orange flowers. So, yeah. There we go. So we've made quite a bit of progress today. We went and checked out the ring ship. And we got our vehicle up and running, which I want to see something. Let me look at something. That reminds me. Come over here. I think it's right there that we click. Yeah. That is T1 equipment increase. Make sure we don't know how to make another one now. Oh, this is the inventory increase. So we have more room to put stuff in it. Silicon fabric, super out. Yeah. Sure. I'll do that. Why not? That means more stuff we can bring back. So we come over here. And we'll just recall the vehicle. I love that little effect. So right now, we've got 5 by 6, 30. And now, holy cow! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 times 8, 48. We just increased this by 18. Thank you, don't mind if I do. Wow. Okay. So yeah. Let's take a look and see where we're at here on our progress. We're at 38.9, so we're coming up on 39% lakes. Over a third of the way there. Not doing too bad here. Let's see what we unlock next. So we have a lake water collector, another way to collect water bottles. We're coming up on the T4 heater. That'll be a good upgrade. Biodome 2. This is the one that does trees. So we would put those tree seeds in it. And it generates bark, which we're going to need later. And then press here. That's at 12. So we're halfway to that. 63. We're a bit off of that. 50. We're not quite halfway. Okay. And rounded glass floor. Just a decoration bit at 17. So nothing big there. I will really like when we get the interior stairs. That helps not have to take the ladder. We can just walk up. But that's that. And if we look here, we can see at 80T, which, yeah, we're way off on plants. The T2 algae generators at 25. So we're about halfway there on that. And these we haven't even come close to yet. So alright, we should probably look at doing a GPS satellite and such. What do those take? Trying to remember. Super alloy, okay, and a rocket. We'll probably see if we can launch those up next episode. And of course continue to do our expansion. I mean, let's get up here. If we look, we got a nice bit of water. Oh, I want to make another algae. Alloy, mag, water, eggplant, bio. Let's do that real quick so we can get more of that going, because we're going to need that fertilizer. Let's grab what we need for the alloy first. Alright, and then magnesium, water, eggplant, bio. Eggplant and bioplastic. There we go. Let's get over here and make our alloy. And let's get out here and put this up real quick. come out and stand on here. Yeah. There we go. There we go. That one's going, that one's going to start growing, and that'll give us more algae. So, check on water while we're out here. Might as well all the time. But yes, very good progress today. We got our vehicle built. We went and checked out the wreck. The ring gate wreck is what I believe it's called. You can tell why. It was a ring gate project and it malfunctioned. Got sucked down to this planet. That's a theme amongst a bunch of wrecks. And if you remember at the start how rough our landing was here, and we were purposely coming here. So, yeah. Definitely some sort of odd bit here. But that, I think, is going to be this episode. I do want to thank you for watching. Please do me a favor. Hit that like button on your way out. It really helps get the content out there into the algorithm. Also, leave me a comment. If you play Planet Crafter and you see any sort of like hidden boxes or things like that in areas we've already explored, like the ring ship, if there's something you know we missed that doesn't require the power cell, let me know. We'll go back and check it out. I don't want any spoilers for areas we've not been to, but wrecks and such that we've gone by. Let me know. Leave a comment. Be glad to check it out on a future episode then. If you have not already done so, and you like what you're seeing, please consider hitting that subscribe button. That obviously helps the channel grow. More subscriptions, the closer the channel gets to hitting that algorithm sweet spot, I guess. But it does definitely help the channel. I mean, our ultimate goal is 500 subs, so that we can get this channel monetized, and maybe I don't have to worry about jobs. But please, do think of hitting that subscribe button. If you do, make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when our content comes out. Planet Crafter comes out every Friday. Space Engineers every Tuesday. And we have the Survival Saturday live streams, obviously, every Saturday. So next episode, we will continue our expansion. We will look at possibly expanding the base some more. We probably ought to do a bit more with heat and such. Definitely get the map going so you can see just how big this place starts looking. And just continue along our terraformation route. But until then, everybody take care, and we will see you on the flip side.